Hey, Andy Scene here with you today with Clone Vapes. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different again. I've been doing a lot of different things this week. It's kind of weird. But yeah, today we are going to be going on through a tutorial on how to set up a single coil. Just single. Nothing special. So let's go ahead and jump into that. I might be moving a little bit fast because I don't have a lot of storage on my phone right now. But yeah, you're going to want to make sure, since it is a single coil, that you do loosen these up a little bit. Oh yeah, what you need. Of course, you need the RDA. I skipped that. You're going to need the screwdriver. We're going to be using that for two things. You're going to need your coil. I have a pre-made coil, so that's good. And you're going to need wire cutters. And people do have their little thing where it tells you your ohms and shit, but I don't. So what I'm going to be using is my Snow Wolf, because it will tell me that. So let's go ahead and jump into it, like I said before. So yeah, make sure those are all loosened and everything. So yeah, what you're gonna do, I'm gonna install mine real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. So yeah, I'll tell you while I'm doing it too, but you're gonna want to put your wires through your negative and your positive contacts, which is your middle post and one of the side posts. Alrighty, and I'm gonna tighten it down how it is. Ah, shit, I'm dropping shit all the time. Alright, I'm gonna tighten that real quick. Alright. So yeah, you're gonna want it to look like that. You're gonna have extra wire hanging off. I'll explain that in a second. You're gonna want this kind of laying out there a little bit. So yeah, after you have those wires there, you're going to want to get as close as possible to the post and snip it so that you have no wire left over. And after that, you're going to want to get your screwdriver, and then you're going to want to go up. You're going to like twist it and then go over. So you're going to twist it like that. You're going to push it over. I do have a stray wire on there. I will basically just squeeze that back into place with my fingers. So yeah, should look like that. It's a perfect little coil that I just set up. I actually am going to push it a little bit further into the middle. I do have a different way of doing this than other people, and you'll notice that. But you don't have to listen to me. I don't care. But this is how I do it. Wicking. This is, you're going to want a really thin piece of cotton. This is pretty thick. So basically what I'm going to do with how thin this is, I don't know if you can gauge it, but here, I'll just tear it. I'm going to tear this in half. This is kind of like 2/3 of a pad. But yeah, you're going to want it about that. About like that. If you have this same thickness. It depends though. It depends on how thick your pad is. Usually, if it's thin enough, I'll just rip it right in half. But this is pretty thick. So what you're going to want to do after that is you're going to want to roll it with your fingers. I want to roll and roll and roll till it looks like this. Right there. And then one of the ends, you're going to twist really hard into a point like that. And then with that pointed side, that's not pointed enough, my bad. That pointed side, you're going to go ahead and shove it right through the coil. You can grab it right there, and it should look exactly like that. Whoops, my bad. It should look like that. You're going to clip these sides. Sorry if I'm moving too fast, but I kind of have to. You're going to clip these sides like that. And you're going to want them even. But You're going to want to clip those sides to look kind of like that. I made mine a little bit too short, but that's okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your screwdriver. You're going to push it under like that. I don't know if you saw that, but basically I grabbed it, and pushed it under through that middle side. You can kind of see the cotton in there. See if you can see from the other side. Yeah. So you're going to do the same thing with the other side. Like so. You're going to push it down the middle. Alrighty, some people check their coils before they do that, before they wick it up to make sure it's heating correctly. I didn't. You probably should do that, but whatever. Alright, now you're going to connect it to your either ohms checker, whatever that thing is called, or if you have a snow wolf, then that, because it'll tell you your ohms. Alrighty. So, for ohms, see the battery right there? Your ohms are going to be right on top over the Celsius, or it will say power. So it'll be right there. Be right there. Right over your Celsius and right next to the battery. So you're going to click this, and it says I'm reading at 0.08 ohms. You probably can't see that. Yeah, maybe you can see that a little bit. I'm not sure. But it does say I'm reading at 0.08 ohms. So I'm just going to trust it. So that's how I know how many ohms I'm running. That's how you connect the coil to your posts. And that's how you wick it. Make sure your posts are tight, but not too tight because you don't want to clip your coil or anything. But yeah, so I'm going to connect it back to the tugboat. That's the RDA I was using for this. That was a single coil that I did today for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and juice her up. I am using a Fantasia e-liquid. Check out my last video. It went over these flavors on the e-liquid. So yeah, juiced it up. Let's go ahead and vape it. Vapes like a charm. This is actually a really good coil that I just built. Alright, thanks. That was my tutorial on how to build a single coil. Next time I'll do a dual coil, and then quad coil, and so on. Thank you for watching. This is Andy Steen with Clone Vapes. Hopefully this review, well not review, but hopefully this tutorial was helpful for you. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Again, this is Andy Steen with Clone Vapes. Happy vaping.